Alrighty guys, so welcome back to the channel here. It's 2018 Atlanta Braves payoff pitch replay. This is game number 85 of this season. We're more than halfway done, just over halfway done. And game 85 actually happens to be the game that happens on July 4th in real life. So we're going to have a big fireworks celebration hopefully after the end of the game. Anywho, I've been working on this project. This is a side project that I've been working on for many, many years. I play about 15 to 20 games a year, and we're up to game 85. If I ever sat down and actually tried to complete this, maybe I would get it done. And I'm thinking about maybe doing that because they're going to be releasing Payoff Pitch digitally early next year, probably April or May of 2026. If you don't know that, they're going to be releasing a digital version of this. So I'd like to have this project done by then so that I could work on something else or try something else or do something else. I really like Payoff Pitch. I started playing Payoff Pitch and talking about Payoff Pitch way before like it was mainstream and everyone else was playing it. So I would like to think I'm kind of in the know when it comes to, knowing good baseball games. I really like this one. I love the cards. I think they're really good. A lot of good things to talk about with this game. So without further ado, let's get it to the table now and show off some Payoff Pitch. Obviously, I'm using Replay Baseball software to keep track of everything. Since it is July 4th, we have a full slate of games today. Cleveland and Kansas City, LA and Seattle, Houston and Texas, St. Louis and Arizona, San Francisco, Colorado, Pittsburgh and the Dodgers, Detroit and the Cubs, the White Sox and Cincinnati, Tampa Bay and Tampa Bay and Miami, Minnesota and Milwaukee, Atlanta and New York, San Diego and Oakland, Baltimore and Philadelphia, the Mets and Toronto and Boston and Washington. So every team in the league is in play today. Being July 4th makes sense. So what I have here is the dice roller. Is the two red numbers are going to be your 2d6. And we'll just add those together. The black and the white dice are going to be your percentile dice rolls from 00 to 99. And then the numbers at the bottom in the green are 2d6 in case it's a double play chance. I won't have to re-roll it or anything. I'm just going to look down there and see what the result is if it's a double play chance. So we'll always be using the top number for the pitch. The middle number is the result of the pitch. And then the bottom number is if I need another 2d6 roll. Sometimes we'll use it, sometimes we won't. So just keep that in mind. All right, game 85. I can't believe we've already played 84 games of this. I mean, yes, I don't spend a lot of time on this project. It's kind of a nice thing to be able to do and keep coming back to. And eventually you keep coming back to it enough and enough time goes by, you get up to like 85 games. So that's pretty amazing in my eyes. All right, here we go. It is a great pitching matchup today. One of the things I haven't even talked about because there's a lot to talk about. We have CC, whoa, where are you? Here you are. CC Sabathia, the ace for the New York Yankees, on the hill today. He's a left-hander. He's going up against the ace of the Atlanta Braves, Julio Duran, who's a right-hander. So we got two aces going at it today. The stars of the staff. We're going to look at the lineups as we get to them. Let's go ahead and get playing. Here we go. Ender Inciarte on the season so far. Ender Inciarte on the replay is batting .282 so far. In real life, he batted .268 against lefties, .264 against right-handers. CC Sabathia's the left-handed, so we're going to look at the left-hand column. If I remember, that's the important thing. Here we go. And 11 is in play. 58, though, is going to be too high. 58 is going to be ground ball down to Bird. Bird is the word. That is Greg Bird. He's going to flip it over to Sabathia covering first base, and this game is underway. One up, one down, and it is Ozzie Albies. Ozzie on the season is batting only .244. He's got 17 home runs, though. Ozzie Albies being a beast. Let's see if we can do something against CC Sabathia. That is a 7 tough 64, and that is going to be hit into right field. Aaron Judge is out there waiting on it, and he will make an easy catch. 2 up, 2 down for the Braves. Next up is Freddie Freeman. Freddie's got 21 home runs on the season so far. He's batting .331, basically carrying the team on his back. Freddie Freeman, here we go. Freddie. 7 tough 73. Tough 73 is going to be fly ball to left field. That's Brett Garner. 3 up, 3 down, and we go to the bottom of the first, just like that. No score here at Yankee Stadium. You got Culverson, Enciarte, and Markakis in the outfield. You got Camargo, Swanson, Albies, and Freeman on the infield. Suzuki behind the plate, and Julio Teheran, the right-hander. Hopefully we'll remember to look at the right-hand side. Due up first is going to be Brett Garner for the Yankees. We'll have to see if this game is more interesting than mine. Yes, it's a doubleheader. Me and Phoenix Knight are doing doubleheader. Phoenix Knight just played his game on Payoff pitch. Then I decided to play my game. So we're just making it a doubleheader, back-to-back doubleheader. So if you just checking out my video, be sure to watch and go back and watch Phoenix Knight's playthrough of his game earlier. So Brett Garner's up first. Let's see what he gets. He gets a 7. That is a tough. And an 18 is going to be a swing and a miss. Strike 3 called on the outside corner. And this Brett Garner is down on strikes. Due up is going to be Aaron Judge. Aaron Judge on the season batting .288. 13 home runs, 88 hits so far in the season. Aaron Judge, 6 tough 32. Tough 32. Swing and a miss. Back-to-back strikeouts by Julio Teheran to start the game. He pumps his fist. He's excited. And it's 2 up, 2 down, and we got Aaron Hicks. Aaron Hicks for the Yankees is batting .246, 15 home runs so far in the season. Aaron Hicks waits on the pitch. Here it comes. Patient 71 against a right-hander is going to be a walk. So a 2-out walk given up by Julio Teheran. And it's going to be up to Giancarlo Stanton. He's okay stealer. He had 11 stolen bases. He was only caught twice. I'm going to roll the green dice. If the green dice are 3 or less, he will try to steal. He does not try to steal. Okay. Giancarlo Stanton is up. Giancarlo on the season, batting .259, 26 home runs for the New York Yankees. Giancarlo Stanton waits on the pitch. Here it comes. It is a 7. Again, that is a tough 93. Tough 93 is going to be fly to left field. Culberson is out there today for the Braves. We're through 1 here at Yankee Stadium, and we have no score, no hits, no runs, and a bunch of goose eggs on the board so far. 2 aces going at it today. It could be a very quick pitching matchup today. Nick Markakis for the Braves is up. He's batting .303. And he's got himself 10 home runs as well. Nick Markakis waits on the pitch from Sabathia. Here it comes. It is a 5, which is a tough 81. Tough 81 is going to be fly ball into center field. Out there's Aaron Hicks. He waits on it, makes the catch. 1 up, 1 down. Kurt Suzuki, the magical, mystical man. No matter what happens, it's just amazing when he is around. .321 average. Yes, he is batting .321 in my replay. He's got 7 home runs, 62 hits. This is a guy who hit 270 on the season, and he's batting 332. Again, he's amazing. Kurt Suzuki, here we go. He should be a Hall of Famer. That is an 8, which is a tough result. 71, all that lead up for a 71, which is going to be a ground ball to Torres. Torres waits on it. He will throw it to first, and 2 away for the Braves. Ronald Acuna. Ronald, batting 290 on the season. He's only had 145 at bats, 42 hits, and 12 home runs. Ronald Acuna waits on the pitch by Sabathia. It is a 7 tough 90, and if we keep getting these high rolls, it doesn't matter what you roll on the pitcher card. Gregorius is going to scoop that one up, throw it to first. Through 1.5 complete here at Yankee Stadium, we've got nothing but goose eggs on the board. 2 up in the bottom of the inning is going to be D.D. Gregorius starting it off for the Yankees. That is a 9. Patient, 36, and that's going to be a walk. So leadoff walk by D.D. Gregorius. Again, I'm going to roll the dice down here to see if he tries to steal. He does not try to steal. Gleyber Torres is up. Gleyber Torres. He waits on the pitch. Here it comes from Tehran. That is a 7 tough. 0-0 is a rare play, and I got to go get my rare play charts. Trying to kill me. Hang on. Gonna find where I put my payoff pitch. I found it, finally, with some of it. Trying to figure out where I put the rest of it. That's interesting. Oh, here. Payoff pitch rule booklet. There we go. That's what I was looking for. Okay. So I think we have charts and everything from here. All right, rare plays. Here we go. I don't normally like their rare plays, but we're going to try one because I haven't tried one in a long time. So we got runners on base. Rare plays, runners on base. All right, runner on base. Here we go. Let's see. This is a tough result. So a tough result. Runners on base, tough result. Okay, here we go. Rolling percentile on that. Roll to 0-9. If the 7th inning or later, strike zone has been increasingly larger, all tough results for both teams are automatic strikeouts. Nope. If 6 innings or earlier, all tough results for this pitcher are automatic strikeouts for the remaining of this inning only. Okay. So the home plate umpire is increasing the strike zone. He must have an early date tonight. So all tough results for this pitcher are automatic strikeouts for the remaining of the inning. So that is going to be a strikeout of Gleyber Torres. That was a tough result. Yep. All right. So any tough result is going to be an automatic strikeout for the rest of the inning. It's Greg Bird is up. Greg the Bird is the word. Hey, what's going on, Philip? Good to see you. Hope all is well. Here we go. Greg Bird waiting on the pitch from Tehran. Here it comes. It is a 4. That's a tough. I don't even look. It's an automatic strikeout until the end of the inning. So Bird is out there and strikes, and it's up to Kyle Hishigoshi. Hishikoka? Something like that. 10. No, that's a patient 19, and that is going to be a walk. He's going to walk 2 aboard. And with 2 on and 2 out here in the bottom of the second, it's up to Neil Walker. Tehran trying to get through the inning, and that is a 2, and that is a wheelhouse 28. Oh boy, that's going to be problems. Neil Walker got all that one. It is hit high. It is carrying. It is going. It is going. It is good night, Irene, gone. And the Yankees take a 3-0 lead here in the bottom of the second inning. A 3-run home run by Neil Walker. And with 2 outs, it's up to Brett Garner now. 6. 6 is tough. Again, automatic strikeout till the end of the inning. From now on, we'll have to look and see what the result is. But the Yankees strike for 3 runs and 1 hit. 2 walks come back to bite Julio Tehran, which is the problem with he's had all season. We go to the top of the third. The Braves need to come back again. And it's going to be Johan Camargo this time. 5 is tough. 93 is going to be fly ball to left field. Out there's Brett Garner. 1 away. Charlie Culverson. Charlie waits on the pitch. Here comes from Sabathia. 8. Tough. 82. Fly ball center field. 2 fly balls from CeCe so far. And it's up to Dansby Swanson. Dansby waits on the pitch from Sabathia. Here it comes. 6. In play. 43. And that's going to be popped up to the third base side. And it's going to be caught by Neil Walker. And we're through 2.5 complete. It's going to be Aaron Judge coming up. The Judge has arrived. 7, tough, 81. Tough 81 is a fly ball center field. Aaron Hicks this time for the Yankees. 7, tough, 91. And that's going to be a ground ball hit to Swanson. Swanson waits, makes a nice throw, 2 away. John Carlos Stanton waits on the pitch. Here it comes. It is a 4, tough, 67. Tough 67 is a strikeout. We are through 3 complete here at beautiful New York Stadium in downtown Bronx. Actually, I don't know where the stadium is. We're just going to say it's in the Bronx. And we are going to the top of the 4th inning. So far, the Braves looking for their first hit against CC Sabathia. Let's see if Ender NCR can get things going. That is a 6 in play. 80, though, is going to be too high. It's going to be a ground ball over to Gregorius. Gregorius takes 2 steps to his left, throws it to first. 1 away. Ozzy Albies waits on the pitch. Ozzy, 7 tough, 84. That's going to be a hit into center field. Coming in is going to be Hicks. He'll make the catch. 2 away. Freddie Freeman could get things going for the Braves. Here comes the pitch from Sabathia. 5 tough, 28. And that's going to be a swing and a miss by Freddie. Way out in front of the slider. And we're through 3.5 complete here at Yankee Stadium. It is 3-0 in favor of the Yankees. D.D. Gregorius is up for the Yankees. Here comes the pitch. It is a 4 tough, 73. It's going to be ground ball to Swanson. Swanson scoops it up, throws to first. Plenty of time. 1 away. Gleyber Torres, 5 in play, but a 93 is going to be too high. That's a fly ball to left field. Out there is Culberson. He will make a nice one-handed catch out there. 2 away. Greg is the bird is the word. He struck out his first time up. It's a 12. We're going to look at a defense, our first chance, and actually looking at the facts cards. I will shuffle these up, and we'll draw a card, and we'll flip it over. It's going to be an error on the second baseman. That is Albies. Ozzy Albies. Error is a 5. Yankee Stadium. Error is a 5. Is on error on 1-34. Otherwise, it's inning over. 39. Oh, he bobbles it, but makes a nice recovery and throws it to Freeman. 4-3 on the putout. And, woo, that was a close error call, but it was not to be. As he gets it over to Freeman in time. We go to the top of the 5th. Top of the 5th it is. It's Nick Markakis. 6 is in play, but a 37 against the lefty is going to be a base hit. The first base hit for the Braves, and here we go. Nick Markakis. No chance to steal. Not much at all. Kurt Suzuki, come on, Kurt, you can do it, my friend. 9. Ballpark 0-1. Ballpark 0-1. You know that's going to be a wheelhouse. Kurt Suzuki, 50 or less. He's going to have a home run. 50 or less. Can he do it? Yes, he can. It is going. It is going. I told you. He's the mystical man out of nowhere. Another home run for Kurt Suzuki. And just like that, the Braves are back in this game. A 2-run home run by Kurt, the mystical man, Suzuki. Oh, boy. All right, look at that. Here we go. Ronald Acuna's up. 8, 49. And 49, he's going to fight that off, and he's going to land in right field for a base hit. Now, Acuna, he's got some speed. He's looking to go. We're going to look at the green D6. Oh, it's too high. He's not going to try to steal. Johan Camargo's up. Nobody out here in the top of the 5th. 4 is a patient result. 0-2 is going to be a walk. And CC Sabathia. And just like that, they're going to have to get somebody up in the bullpen here. As he's giving up a 2-run home run. And now the Braves have 2 men on with nobody out. And it's Charlie Culberson coming up to the plate. Charlie on the season, batting .272. He has 4 home runs. Part-time player. Him and Flaherty. Trying to think of who comes in and plays a lot. I know he's a part-time player at this point. Culberson waiting now on the pitch. Sabathia, they have a little meeting on the mound. Here we go. 3-2 is your score, and nobody out. Runners at second and first, and it's going to be Culberson. Sabathia gets a sign from Hitsaguchi. No. Higa Shoga? Haga Shoka? Higa Shoka? Let's go with Higa Shoka. All right, we're going to go with Higashoga. All right, here we go. Sabathia waits on the sign. Here comes the pitch. It's a 6 in play, but a 67's trouble. 67's a fly ball to right. One away. Charlie could not get that one in play. Dansby Swanson now. Dansby Swanson needs to get a base hit. Here we go. 8. Tough. 95 is going to be fly ball to left. So 2 fly ball outs. And now we get to the top of the order. Top of the order for the Braves. Here we go. Acuna taking a lead out there. Almost begging him to try and pick him off. 3. Defense. We're going to try another defensive check. Defense is going to be error on the second baseman. That is Gleyber Torres. Gleyber Torres. Second base. Error is a 4. B is a 4. Error on a 1 to 45. 1 to 45. Here we go. It's either end of the inning or the Braves are going to score. 56. He's going to make the out. It's going to be a 4-3 put out. And that's going to kill the rally. But the Braves put up 2 runs on 3 hits and no errors. We go to the bottom of the 5th, halfway home here today in Yankee Stadium. It's 3-2. It's a good one. It's a good one we got for you guys here live. Hopefully you checked out Phoenix Knights playthrough of Payoff pitch earlier. This is a doubleheader here today on CBS Sports. Julio Teheran is up first. He looking from the sign. Teheran waits. And it's going to be up. It's going to be Kyle Higashioka. Here it is, 7 tough, 48. 48. He's going to fight that off. But it's going to go into right field. Markakis comes in and, oh, what a nice sliding stop out there in right field. And up is going to be Neil Walker. 3-run home run in the second. We weren't very happy about that. Let's see if they can get him out this time. 6 is tough. 52 is, oh, he's going to fight that off. Are you kidding me? He's 2 for 2. He fought off that tough pitch. A broken bat single by Neil Walker. And just like that, Yankees, he's no threat to steal. So it's up to, Brett Gardner now. Brett Gardner waits on the pitch from Teheran. Here it comes. 9. Patient, 39. That's going to be a walk. And now the Braves are going to get somebody up. 2 men on. And that is going to make Teheran. It looks like he's sweating a little bit out there. Not quite tired, but he's not feeling great out there. Looks like the Braves better get somebody going in the bullpen right away. And the Braves do get someone up. If they're going to get up, Luis Guerrera. Luis Guerrera. Never heard of this guy. They're going to get him up. Luis Guerrera. Do we have a Luis Guerrera card is the question. We do have a Luis Guerrera card. Okay. He is getting warming up in the bullpen as we speak. I'm going to keep that card out. All right. Teheran hoping to get out to Aaron Judge. Judge can do some damage. Let's hope he doesn't. Now I lost my... There we go. All right. Sorry. Lost my mojo. Here we go. Teheran waits. Here it comes. It's a 10. Another patient 40. And that is actually going to be a base hit. Nope. Let me, we're going this way. We rolled a 10, which is, yes, it is patient. And a patient is going to be a walk by Judge, and that's going to load the bases. That is going to load the bases. They're going to leave Duran out there. Duran hoping to get a double play and get out of here. Defense is going to stay at double play depth. Here we go. Aaron Hicks waits on the pitch. 5. Oh no, in play. And a 0-7 is going to be problems. And that is going to be a base hit single. A base hit single, and runner on second scores. Runner on first advances one base. And it's a line drive into center field, and that's going to score 2 runs. 2 RBI single by Aaron Hicks. I got to actually detail this one. Single. You're going to come in safe. You're going to stay at second. Okay, there we go. That was bad news for the Braves. 2 runs in. And still only 1 out. And it's Giancarlo Stanton coming up. Giancarlo Stanton. They're going to leave Tehran out there to face off against Stanton. They want the righty-righty matchup. Here we go. Tehran versus Giancarlo Stanton. 3 tough. 62 is a strikeout. Now what do? You got the lefty coming up. Do you leave Tehran in, or do you pull him for the left-handed pitcher? They're going to pull him for the left-handed pitcher. Luis Guajara is coming in. Tehran's day is done. Guajara is coming in. And it's got the lefty-lefty matchup against Didi Gregorius. Didi bets 278 against left-handed pitchers. Lefty-lefty matchup. Here we go. Guajara waits on the sign by Suzuki. 5 tough. 0-4. You know what that is. I don't even need to tell you. Strike 3 called on the outside corner. And Guajara gets the job done for the Braves. We go to the 6th inning. It is 5-2 is your score. Here, beautiful downtown Yankee Stadium. CC Sabathia still in control here. Up 5-2 against his potent Braves lineup. Ozzie Albies is up first. Ozzie, 12. Patient, 24. And that is going to be a triple on Ozzie Albies. He needs, against a left-hander, he needs a patient 24 to get a triple. And guess what? He got a patient 24 result. Gets a triple result. On the season, Albies has 1 triple against the left-hander. One triple against the left-hander, and guess what? You just saw it. A triple, and that puts the Braves in scoring position. Freddie Freeman is up. They are going to play Ozzie Albies. What is his run rating? His run rating. He's a 9. He's very fast. He is very fast. They're not gonna try to play in just to try and get him out. They're gonna play back and go for the regular play. They're gonna play back. They'll give up the run for the out. 10. Patient result. 15 is going to be a walk, and just like that, the Braves have 2 men aboard. And the Yankees are going to have another meeting on the mound. The Yankees are going to the pen. It looks like they're going to get a couple people up here. Get them warmed up. They're going to get Chad Green up. And Dylan Patances is also going to warm up. So we got 2 men warming up here for the Yankees. All right, 2 men warming up for the Yankees. Let's see what we got. Again, the Yankees are going to play back. Go for the double play here. Going for the double play. And let's see if I can straighten that out just a tad bit. All right. Sabathia waits on the sign. Here comes the sign. The pitch. Sabathia versus Freeman. 2. It's a wheelhouse. Are you kidding me? Wheelhouse 67. And that is going to be a base hit by... No, I'm sorry. We got Marquinhos up. We have to do that again. 2 is still wheelhouse. 67 is going to be... Oh, no. It's going to be a ground ball to third. They're going to try for the double play here. Double play 8. Double play 6. Double play 6 or less. We're going to look at the... And we rolled a 6. Again, I said I was going to use the green ones. That is going to be a double play. I'm going to have to detail this. No, I won't. I can do a double play, and it should auto-advance Albies on that one. So it's going to be a 5-4-3 around the horn. Let's see here. 5-4-3, and, yep, Albies comes in to score. So, Marquinhos, it's too bad because that was a base hit on Freeman's card, but on Marquinhos' card, that was a double play. What an unfortunate set of events there for the Braves. 2 outs now. And you got the man who hit the home run, Kurt Suzuki. Should be a Hall of Famer. Tough. 12, not this time. He strikes out. Can't do it all himself, boys. You're going to have to help him. Kurt Suzuki cannot do it all himself. But the Rays pick up a run on a hit. No errors. We go to the bottom of the 6th. It is 5-3 Yankees here at home. And they're going to go up against Luis Guajara. And it's going to be Gleyber Torres up first. 7 tough. 0-7. He is a lefty. Swing and a miss. Strike 3. And that's out. Greg Bird. Bird is the word. Bird bats .224 against left-handers. 11 is a defensive check. Defense is going to be arranged to the center fielder. That's Ender Enciarte. Range is a 4. So Yankee Stadium says 4. Wait a minute. Did I look at the wrong one? Range. He's a B. Errors is a 4. A range is a B. B. So it's a hit on a 1-38. We're going to look at the percentile dice roll. It's a 9. It's going to be a base hit. It's going to be a hit. What kind of hit is it? It's a single 1-star. Single 2-star, but nobody's on base, so it doesn't matter. So single for Greg Bird. That's unfortunate. And now it's up to Kyle Hagasoka. And the pitch here from Luis Guajara. 4, patient. 81. He's a lefty. He's not that patient. 81's a ground ball to short. They're going to try this double play again. Double play at 9. Double play at 6. They need a 6 or less. They roll a 6. They get the double play. That again was going to where? Patient. 81. Shortstop. So it's going to go 6-4-3. Twin killing by the Braves. We head to the 7th inning. So they didn't get the double play the first time, but they did get it the second time. We go to the 7th. CC Sabathia. 5-3. He's in front, and they're going to go ahead and pull him, I think, for Chad Green. They're going to put in Chad Green. Coming into the 7th inning, Chad Green, he's going to be facing off against Ronald Acuna. Ronald waits. Green with the pitch, and it's a 7 in play. 25, he is a right-hander, and that is going to be base hit back up the middle. And taking a wide turn around first is Acuna, thinking about two, but he's going to hold him to a long out single. Ronald Acuna, we're going to look at the green D6, and he did not get a 2, 3, or 4, so it's not a steal attempt. Johan Camargo could get some damage doing. So far in this game, he is hit it in the left field and walked. So he's 0 for 1 with a walk. Johan Camargo waits on the pitch. Here it comes from green. 10, patient. He is a righty. 81, patient. He's not that patient. It's fly ball center field. Out there is Hicks making the catch. 1 away. Culberson, Charlie. Come on, Charlie. We need a base hit, buddy. 9. Tough. 0-6. Strike 3. Called on the outside corner. 2 away, and it's up to Swanson now. Dansby. 246 against right-handed pitchers. Dansby waits on the pitch. Here it comes from green. It's a slider. 12. It's a wheelhouse check. 56 is hit well, and it's going to land in between Hicks and Judge for a single. And the runner on first will advance 1. He could go 2 bases, but we're not going to risk it. We're just going to put him at 1. And it's a base hit, keeping the inning alive. Dansby Swanson come through. At least he gives Ender Inciarte a chance here. 2 men on. Chad Green. Do the Yankees have a left-hander? They got Chapman, but obviously they're not bringing him in. And they do have Sharif, but there is 2 outs. They're going to leave Green out there. They're not going to pull him. 2 on, 2 outs, top of the 7th. Acuna at second, Swanson at first. Ender Inciarte waits on the pitch. Here it comes. It's a fastball. 2 is a defensive check. Defensive check is going to be range to the shortstop. That is going to be D.D. Gregorius. D.D., where are you, D.D.? Range is a 5. He's pretty good. Range is a B. Sorry. Keep looking at the wrong one. Range is a B. He is a B. Is a bumblebee. Range, here it is. 1-38 is a base hit. We need a base hit. We need a 1-38. Looking at the white and the black dice. Come on, 1-38, and it's no. He's going to make the play and flip it over to second base for the out, and it's going to be a 6-4 if you're scoring at home. And that's going to do it. Unfortunately, the Braves had their opportunity, but could not capitalize, and we go to the bottom of the 7th. 7th inning stretch time here at Yankee Stadium. If you want to, go ahead and sing Take Me Out to the Ball Game. I know you want to, but here's the most important thing. I want you guys stretching. If you're not stretching, you're not getting any better. You need to stretch. Make sure you're stretching. Need to keep limbered up. Otherwise, you get frozen shoulder like I got, where you can barely lift your arm up. You got to keep stretching. I got frozen shoulder, and it's very painful, and I am left-handed too. And so when your left arm can't do what you're normally used to it doing, it is very bad. So just keep that in mind when I tell you to stretch, and you don't stretch. I'll just remind yourself that Chester told you to stretch. All right, we're going to the bottom of the 7th. The Braves, I think, are going to be pulling in a new pitcher here. Aroldis Vizcaino is going to come in for the Braves. So Vizcaino in. Gahara did well for the Braves, but he's done. Vizcaino is going to come in. We're in the bottom of the 7th. Neil Walker's up. They want the matchup here. Vizcaino versus Walker. Here we go. Bottom of 7th. 9. Tough. 14. He's a righty. Swing and a miss. He was way out in front of that slider, and that's strike 3. Brett Garner now up. 8. Another tough. 67. That's going to be ground ball hit. Double bouncer to Swanson. Swanson throws it to Freeman at first. 2-away. And it is Aaron Judge. The Judge is here. All rise. 4. That is a ballpark. Uh-oh. Not for Aaron Judge. What are you doing? Fortunately, a 92 is going to be in play. And you have to get an 82 or higher to get a right-handed Judge. And fortunately, it's going to be in play. Whoo, that was bad pitch. Vizcaino, can he get away with it, though? 92 is going to be in play. Aaron Judge needs a 42 or less for a base hit. He gets it. That is going to be a double, actually. A 0-7 is going to be a double for Aaron Judge. That's not what I wanted to see at all. But it's better than a home run. 2-way. And it's Aaron Hicks. 2-way for Aaron Hicks. The windup in the pitch. 6. Tough. 84. Tough 84 is going to be, again, Swanson. Swanson's going to throw all the way across to first. Freeman with the stretch and keeps his foot on the bag. The Yankees thought he got his foot off the bag, but nope. The umpire says he was on the bag. It's an out. We go to the top of the 8th. Chad Green against Ozzie Albies. Top of the 8th. 5-3's your score. We got a good one here for you today on Independence Day. 7 in play. 17 is going to be a base hit over the head of Torres into right field. Single. And we're going to look to see if he steals 2 or 3. No, he rolled a 4. Very close, though. So he will stay on first. Ozzie stays on first. Freddie Freeman up. Freeman is the tying run here. They're going to be careful. And that, my friends, is going to be it, I think, for Chad Green. They're going to bring in Chevriz. If we got his card. Yes, they're going to bring in Chad Shervy. Can't even say this guy's name. Chasen Chevry. Chasen Chevry's coming in. Even though he's tired already, he's got to come in. He's got the lefty-lefty matchup. Lefty-lefty matchup against Freddie Freeman. Here we go. He's only going to face 1 or 2 batters. Chevry against Freeman. The pitch. 10. Tough. A tough 21 is a strikeout. So, by bringing in the left-hander, that is a strikeout of Freeman. And now, you got the left-handed Nick Markakis as well. Chevry's going to pitch again. 5, patient, 56. And that is going to be a base hit. Base hit runner in first is only going to advance 1 base. But it's a base hit by Nick Markakis, and the Braves have the tying runs aboard. And now with Kurt Suzuki up, you're going to bring in a right-hander. And that is going to be Delvin Betances. Delvin Betances is coming in here in the 8th to face off against Kurt Suzuki. 2 men on, 1 out. Kurt Suzuki using his magical, mystical powers. Here we go. 11. Ballpark. 0-0. No. It's a ballpark rare play. Ballpark rare play. I don't even know if they have ballpark rare plays. They do have ballpark rare plays. Here we go. A ballpark rare play. 71. Batter hits it deep to center field. The center field leaps at the wall. If the fielder has an A range, he snares the ball, robbing the batter of a home run. Otherwise, a fan reaches out and takes the ball away from the fielder. After several minutes of deliberation, the umpire rules the play a home run for the batters. So, it is a deep drive to center field. The center fielder leaps at the wall. That is Aaron Hicks. Does Aaron Hicks have an A range? Aaron Hicks. Where are you, by the way, Aaron Hicks? Where are you? There you are. His range is a C. He does not reach up. A fan reaches out and grabs the ball. Wait a minute. Something craziness is going on. The mystical man, he's got something in his hands. He's got a voodoo doll in his hands. He's doing something. The umpire's calling it a home run. Are you kidding me? Kurt Suzuki with his second home run of the game. Unbelievable. And the Braves have taken a 6-5 lead. Are you kidding me? On a rare play ballpark check. Kurt Suzuki with his second home run in the game. The man can't be stopped. You cannot stop this guy. He's incredible. Oh my God. And just like that, the Braves have taken a 6-5 lead in the top of the 8th. Unbelievable. And now it's Betances. He's shocked. They can't believe he calls that a home run. The fan interference. And Hicks says he would have caught it. No. The umpire's ruling a home run. And of course, little voodoo doll man, Kurt Suzuki, I'm sure he didn't have anything to do with it at all. Betances against Ronald Acuna. Betances with Ronald Acuna, 1 out here in the top of the 8th. They're going to be talking about this game for a while. Tough, 19, strikeout. Ronald Acuna. Johan Camargo, the Yankees are still protesting, screaming from the dugout. And now it's Camargo. The umpires say, play ball, boys. We're here to play ball. 7, tough again, 28. He is a righty, and that's going to be back-to-back strikeouts. But once again, the rare play comes in on Kurt Suzuki, and it hits 2 home runs, going for MVP of this one. Vizcaíno against Giancarlo standing here in the bottom of the 8th. In play, 0-5, and that's going to be a double. Uh-oh. A double by Giancarlo Stanton to start things off. That's not good. Vizcaíno, 8, tough, 75. 75 is going to be grounded to short. And I don't think the runner advances on that. I don't believe he advances on that, so I'm going to have to detail this one. It's a ground out. We're going to go short to first, and holding at second base will be Stanton. Gleyber Torres. 8. That's another tough, 79, and that is also going to be a fly ball to center field. And there's 2 away for Greg Bird. Greg Bird with the big hit next time up. 11 is a patient. 85, though. Right-hander, he's not that patient. That's going to be grounded to Hopper to Ozzie Albies. Albies throws it to first. And we're going to the 9th. And your score is 6-5 in favor of the Braves on the 3-run home run by Kurt Suzuki. Unbelievable in the top of the 8th. The Braves have to hold on 1 more inning and hope they can get something against Dellin Betances. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. All are tough. Are you kidding me? That's going to be super hard. But Charlie Culberson, you need to roll a high number. That is a 4. That is a tough 47. Tough 47 is a strikeout. Dansby Swanson. That is a 6. Tough 36. Another strikeout. That is 5 strikeouts in a row for Betances. We need some high number, boys. 9, 10, 11, or 12. 9, 10, 11, or 12. That is a 7. Another tough 68. And 68 is going to be fly to left. And we go to the bottom of the ninth. And Vizcaino did his job. He kept the Braves in front. And now they're going to bring in the closer. And who are they going to bring in is the question. They have a righty, a switch hitter, and a lefty coming up. So I guess, let's see. Minter or Winker? Minter or Winker? Minter had 15 saves. Winker had 2 saves. I guess it's going to be Minter then. He had more saves. Let's see, who played in this game? Neither one of them, so it's up to us if we want to bring him in. He's a lefty. All right, he's going to bring in the left-hander, A.J. Minter. Can he buckle down and get us 3 outs? A.J. Minter coming in. He appears in 65 games, 15 saves. He gives up only 3 home runs all season long. Can he buckle things down? 3 outs away. Kyle Hishigosha up first. The catcher today. Here we go. 9. Oh no, in play, but a 57 is too high. 57 is going to be Ozzie Albies backhand. Backhand, nice stop from his knees. Throws to first. Got him by a step. Neil Walker, 3-run home run. You do not want to let this guy get off again. 3, patient, 95. He is not that patient. Fly to left, and the Yankees are down their last out, just like that. 2 outs, 2 quickies by A.J. Minter, and it's all up to Brett Garner, lefty-lefty matchup. Who do the Yankees have on the bench? They got Andahar, Romine, and Drury, and they're going to bring in Andahar. He is at least a right-hander. Miguel Andahar coming in for Brett Garner. Brett Garner out. Andahar is in. Here we go. Bottom of the ninth, 2 outs. Nobody on. Braves up 6-5. And the pitch by Minter. 8. Tough. 53 is going to be lined right at Swanson. Jumps up, makes it, snares it out of midair. Excuse me. Snares it out of midair. Lines it right at Swanson, and that's your ball game. Arandos Vizcaino with the win. The loss goes to Devin Betances, who drops to 1-3 on the season. The saved A.J. Minter. We know who the MVP of this one is. I mean, we just knew who the MVP was going to be. Kurt freaking Suzuki. Are you kidding me? Unbelievable. 2 home runs. Let's go and see if there's any games that we can play to conclusion here. See if anything is coming up. We got bases loaded in Kansas City in the top of the 8th. Cleveland up 7-6. We have, let's see here, 5-5 game in the top of the 8th between Detroit and Chicago. Let's see. Just thinking if there's any other good games that we might be able to watch to conclusion. You know what? Kansas City and Cleveland, let's do it. Bases loaded. We're going to take you out to Kansas City. I'm going to make this a little bit bigger. Whoop. Didn't mean to do that. Yeah, that's fine. That's fine. All right, so let's just watch and see how it plays out. We're going to let the AI make all the decisions. We're just here to watch the game and enjoy what happens with this outcome here on July 4th. Looking for some fireworks today, boys. Here we go. Bases loaded, and it's going to be Edwin Encarnacion against Tim Hill. Popped him up. No, a strikeout to end the inning. So, the Cleveland has a 7-6 lead. Oh, and we have to end the play. It should go on to the next play, I think, right now. Let's see. Oh, yeah, I think we just clicked this one, right? Yeah, there we go. All right, so bottom of the 8th. It's a double in the corner by Alex Gordon. So the Royals have the runner at second with nobody out. Short fly to right field. Is Gordon going to take this third? No, he's not. And now it's a line drive hit to center field by Escobar. It's a single. Are the runner is he headed home? Nope, they're going to hold him at third. So runners in the corners. And he strikes out Perez. Merrifield is up, flies to right field, and that's going to do a very promising 8th inning. We go to the 9th. Strikeout. Jason Kipnis, he flies to center field. We're 2 away. And Tyler Naquin, he is going to hit a ground ball to second. And we're going to the bottom of the 9th. Colby Allen's coming in to pitch the 9th. And strikes out Herrera. Now up, Salvatore Perez flies it to right field down to the last out. Duda hit by the pitch. Duda's going to get to first on the hit by the pitch. Bonifuco is going to double. He's going to double. Are they going to send him home? They are, and it's tied. Ball game. Huge hit by Bonifuco. Alex Gordon strikes out to end the inning, but we go into extra innings here. The only game of the day that goes into extra innings, and we're watching it based on balls. Top of the 10th inning, Davis, is he going to run? He is going to try and run. No, it's a sacrifice and an error, and they're going to make it all the way to second. And now the bunt. Now you got a bunt. There you go, sacrifice. Move the runners up with only 1 out. Defense is going to play in. Double! Double by Brantley, and that's going to give them 2 runs in the top of the 10th inning. Jose Ramirez fouls out to second base and fly out to left field for Edward Encarnacion. We go to the bottom of the 10th. 2 runs by the Royals. Gomes flies out. Escobar, strikeout. 2 outs. Down to their last out again. This time lines it to right field, and no 10th inning magic today. There was some 9th inning magic, but no 10th inning magic. And that's your ball game, and that is a wrap for the day. End game. Cody Allen with the win. Wiley Peralta with the loss. Michael Brantley with the big 2-out double to score 2 runs in the top of the 10th inning for Cleveland. Your Indians are winners today. Yes, what are we waiting on? I cannot. How do I end this? Should just be able to hit. For some reason it is glitched out. We need to close it. Like, I don't know what it's not waiting on me to click a button, although it seems like it is. But there's no buttons for me to click on, like end game or anything like that. I already clicked on the end game button and took me to this screen. So when I try closing the game, it won't do it. So we're going to have to force it shut. All right, Task Manager, we'll shut you down. And task. Hopefully it'll keep our game, though. Let's see if it's 2018. I'm sorry, your game didn't count because the game crashed. Resume. I want to close that last game. Come on. Following errors occurred when the program was now closed. Object reference not set to the instant of an object. Yeah. That's crazy talk. Let's load 2018 and then close out properly and see if it'll like close out or whatever is causing it to freak out. Of course, it probably won't. Let's see if our game. Let's see, where are we? No, it didn't keep our game. Are you kidding me? Oh yeah, it did. Oh yeah, it did. Box score. There's our box score. Kurt Suzuki, 4 at-bats, 2 runs, 2 hits, 5 RBIs, 1 strikeout. Batted .325. Kurt Suzuki, 2 home runs in the 9th inning. 2 home runs. His 9th of the season was in the 5th inning of CC Sabathia. And in the 8th inning off of Devin Betances. And TB, what is TB? TB, what the hell is TB? Not sure what TB is, to be honest. All right, so it looks like all the other games are not played out. There's a couple that have finished, but for some reason it only finished 5 of the 15 games, and even though it should have completed more. This is bad news. It's gone messed up the account now. The season. Oh no. Because it. Alright, I'll worry about that later. That is. Box score. See, it has box scores and everything except for this one. Yeah, well, that's all. It's going to be hosed up now. God damn it. All right. Well, can't do much about that. Thanks for watching. Exciting game. Braves win 6-5 in the top of the 8th. Kurt Suzuki, 3-run home run to give them a 6-5 lead. The Braves buckle it down from there. The Yankees can't come back, and the Braves win this game 6-5. Wow, what a game. Thanks for watching. Take care.